GS score.
GS score, GS score,
GS score,
GS score,
GS score,
GS score, GS score,
GS score,
GS score,
GS score है, GS score,
GS score,
GS score,
GS score,
GS score,
GS score.
GS score.
Hello friends, this is Viraj. Welcome to GS Core, and today I have with me a very special guest, Dr. Surinder Singh sir, who is one of the most senior faculties, I would say, when it comes to the optional of sociology. And learning sociology, if it is your aspiration to take sociology as your optional, तो there is no better name than Surinder Singh sir. हम लोग बात करेंगे सर से सोशोलॉजी ऑप्शनल्स के बारे में, सोशोलॉजी ऑप्शनल क्यों लेना चाहिए, what are the things to do in it and what are the things to avoid with respect to the optional. Welcome sir.
Thank you.
Sir, first question that I will ask is a general question with respect to the selection of optional. कुछ लोग बोलते हैं कि कोई भी optional लो, it is up to your ability to score marks. Is that true sir?
To certain extent, yes. But I always say that when you are picking up any optional, few things has to be kept in mind.
Okay.
First, your interest.
Hmm.
Second, if you are planning to go for the coachings,
Okay.
then you should have a good teacher.
Right.
And your peer group is one who
Hmm.
could help you out with whom we can discuss.
Hmm.
But your interest is the prime concern.
Right.
Every subject is good. Every subject has a certain merits. Every subject has certain limitations.
बिल्कुल sir.
There is no difference between the subjects what UPSC has
Hmm.
asked you to choose.
Hmm.
It all depends that how you are comfortable with the subject.
Hmm.
But before you choose this optional, all right, you need to be very sure that this is the optional which I'm going to pick,
Hmm.
and you need to stick with it.
Right.
Because I sometimes in the last 25 years of my teaching, I have found
Hmm.
that some students will pick up certain optional, and after some days they will realize कि नहीं नहीं ये
ये
अच्छा
नहीं
नहीं
हो
है.
रहा है. Right.
So they will drop it. They will go there.
Hmm.
By doing so, you are always moving down with your
Right.
preparation, and you are moving in a very wrong direction kind of perspective. So your interest should be the prime concern, along with the books, along with the teachers' availability, and more importantly, the peer group with whom we can discuss all the things.
ठीक है. How do I know sir कि I have interest in this particular optional?
Every subject, like if you're talking about sociology,
Hmm.
if you're talking about political science or PubAd or history,
Hmm.
you can read the NCERT, the
Hmm.
basic books,
Hmm.
and when you read it, you find that yes, I do have interest.
Okay.
You have a neck of it.
ठीक है.
Like most of the time, you find about the engineers, doctors,
Hmm.
who have a very different kind of grooming in academics.
Right.
They pick up sociology, public administration, geography,
Right.
which is something very different.
Right.
All right.
Hmm.
But out of this, when they find that yes, this is the interest of mine, they
Hmm.
pick up the optional and they do well.
Hmm.
So this should be there that you go through this. Suppose if you are talking about Indian society
Hmm.
or Indian sociology
Hmm.
or sociology as an optional,
Hmm.
then there are two books of the NCERT. You just go through this one.
Hmm.
You'll find about it whether you have a good interest in or not.
Hmm.
And then once you find that yes, you have an interest in it,
Right.
then pick up that optional.
ठीक है. And sir, if I ask you, what fascinates you in sociology?
No, this is a very tough question, Viraj, to me,
Hmm.
because after 12th,
Hmm.
it's almost 37, 38 years
Right.
in sociology.
Right.
In entire academics, doing my PhD and others.
Hmm.
I know sometimes I always say that what I am today is only because of sociology.
Okay.
The kind of knowledge, the kind of depth, the kind of uh, person which I have become.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Sociology has helped me a lot,
Right.
which has basically provided me analytical mind
Hmm.
to go deep down the essence,
Hmm.
go behind the lines to understand it, not to take anything for granted.
Hmm.
So demystifying the things is the more important one. And
Hmm.
it has made me more analytical,
Hmm.
and it has made me more solid.
Hmm.
I always feel that sociology has provided that kind of things. What I am only because of sociology.
ठीक है sir. Sir, one more thing. If we talk about certain subjects, ना certain optionals, they're evergreen. मतलब हवा किसी भी तरफ चले, ये optionals में तो बच्चे आते ही हैं. तो sociology is one of them. Sociology is basically one of them. So what is the reason for that? First and foremost. And second is कि हवा के बेसिस पे ऑप्शनल तो ले लिया, लेकिन अब सोशियोलॉजी में स्मार्ट वर्क करना है. तो हाउ टू डू दैट? बिकॉज सर, व्हाई आई एम आस्किंग दिस क्वेश्चन इज सोशियोलॉजी is a subject which has history of around 3000 years. मतलब जब से एरिस्टोटल या सोक्रेटिस है तब से सोशियोलॉजी है ही. तो उस चीज में ना, हाउ टू लिमिट योरसेल्फ, हाउ टू फोकस ऑन द राइट थिंग्स.
You know, the when you say that sociology has a 3,000 years of history, no, I always say that wherever there is a society, there is a
There is
sociology.
sociology, right, sir?
Though in terms of the sociology optional, when we are picking up,
Hmm.
right from 1838, from where the sociology emerged,
Hmm.
you need to understand that growth.
Hmm.
You need to understand the institutionalization of the subject.
Hmm.
And when you come to the UPSC, syllabus is there with you,
Right.
right? The interconnectivity between the syllabus, the different units, that has to be talked about. Usually what we do that when we pick up, sometimes I find the students who say, sir, history का syllabus बहुत बड़ा है,
हाँ.
एंथ्रोपोलॉजी का सिलेबस बहुत बड़ा है. मैंने कहा क्या स्केल से नापे हो क्या? अरे ऐसा नहीं है कि छोटा सिलेबस है इसलिए ले लिए. तो सिलेबस के अंदर जाना आपको जरूरी है.
राइट राइट राइट.
क्योंकि बहुत बार कोई यूनिट दिखता है उसके इतने थीम्स और सब थीम्स होंगे, जो ये टीचर का काम है उसको खोल के आपके सामने रख दे, so that not only you will be getting the knowledge, you will be able to solve the PYQs. But I always say that you come to one stage in UPSC preparation where you would be able to anticipate the question.
Right.
Not necessarily the PYQs would be repeated. So we open up the dimensions. And once you have come to the level of opening the dimensions, you would also be able to anticipate that one. And that way your preparation should be there.
Right. सर आपने दोनों वर्ल्ड्स देखे हैं, मतलब एकेडमिक्स भी देखा है विद सोशियोलॉजी एंड देन यूपीएससी का वर्ल्ड भी देखा है विद सोशियोलॉजी. हाउ आर दिस टू वर्ल्ड्स डिफरेंट? क्योंकि विद रिस्पेक्ट टू सब्जेक्ट्स लाइक पीएसआईआर, विद रिस्पेक्ट टू सब्जेक्ट लाइक सोशियोलॉजी, क्या होता है ना, बच्चे यूपीएससी का प्रिपरेशन करते करते एकेडमिशियंस बनने लगते हैं. तो हाउ टू स्टॉप दैट सर?
एकेडमिक्स और यूपीएससी दोनों के डिमांड अलग अलग
हाँ,
है.
बिल्कुल सर.
बहुत पहले शायद मुझे लगता है कि 2000 के लगभग एक मैंने आर्टिकल लिखा था, उसमें मैंने लिख दिया कि दिस इज माय फीलिंग that those who have not been initiated in sociology, they have done better in civils than those who have been initiated in sociology. So only because of the fact that when I was doing the academics, the kind of academic teaching which was done to me, and when we picked up UPSC mains, certain questions were there which we were not able to understand. For example, at our time, the question was there, what prompted Emile Durkheim to pick up division of labor? You ask anyone, he will be saying division of labor, he will be talking about mechanical, organic solidarity, everything we will be talking about. The socio-historical background of a thinker, within which the context has to be understood. This is the most important dimension. Certainly, if you have done sociology in academics, it will be an added advantage. But it is not so that you would be the king, right? The person who has an ethical mind, who could understand the things happening around him in a more better critical manner, would be doing well in sociology. And sociology is an evergreen subject.
बिल्कुल सर.
Every year you find about 4 or 5 people in the top 10.
बिल्कुल.
So this is the one subject which is more safer one, scoring one, high scoring one. And most of the people have realized their dream through the sociology.
Right. Another thing is, sir, कि optionals in totality have evolved over the period of time. तो जैसे 2010 तक there were 60 markers. Now we see 10 markers, 15 markers, 25 markers. तो उस डायमेंशन से हाउ हैज द स्टडी ऑफ सब्जेक्ट, मतलब इन जनरल ऑल्सो ऑप्शनल्स का एंड इन पर्टिकुलर सोशियोलॉजी, हाउ इट हैज चेंज्ड और हाउ अ पर्सन नीड्स टू इवॉल्व हिमसेल्फ. 10 मार्कर्स सर, क्योंकि द थिंग इज दैट ना कि आप कितने फोकस्ड हो सकते हैं, वो कैसे इंक्रीज करें. 10 है, 15 है, 25, अब 60 मार्कर्स नहीं है. सो हाउ इट हैज चेंज्ड सर?
Viraj, it has to be understood in a different level, different canvas. When we were picking up the mains, even there were the 8 questions in which you have to write the 5. 20 marker each in terms of the short notes, and a 60 marker the long questions.
Right, sir.
Even today there are 8 questions. The only change has come out that it has been segmentized in terms of A, B, C, D, E without having that. At our times, if we have read one unit and we find about that this was asked last year, so we were not zeroing on that one. Rather, we picked up something else. But today, the exam has become more tougher. It has become more smarter. And we'll have to move with this smart steps. In the sense that you cannot have an escapist tendency. Entire syllabus has to be done. even if the question has been asked last year,
Hmm.
you will have to prepare that question,
Hmm.
because sometimes it happens that you know A, B, you do not know C,
Right.
right? You know A or C, you do not know B. So you cannot have the escapist kind of tendency.
Right.
Every unit has to be read with the same, just with the
Focus.
same
Right,
interest, same
right.
focus,
Hmm.
and you will have to come to the level where when you enter to the mains hall,
Hmm.
you are comfortable that whatever the things comes out,
Hmm.
I'll be the one who would be able to solve the questions, for which you need to have the conceptual clarity.
राइट सर अभी मैं यहाँ पे लेके आऊंगा द रोल ऑफ कोचिंग और द रोल ऑफ क्लासरूम मतलब सोशियोलॉजी इज वन ऑफ दो सब्जेक्ट्स ना जो आप खुद से भी पढ़ सकते हैं राइट सो व्हाट एडवांटेज विल क्लासरूम और अ टीचर प्रोवाइड
The classroom teaching or institutes, the coachings,
Hmm.
they simplify the things.
राइट
At one go, you get everything, right? Sometimes when you look at the syllabus,
Hmm.
and sometimes when you find the books which are there in the market,
Hmm.
every book which is there in the market is written for the need disposition of the universities. So there are so many things which are not to be read,
राइट
right?
राइट
What to read,
Hmm.
what not to read.
Hmm.
This would be the one the teacher would be helping you out.
बिल्कुल
He'll be providing with the notes.
बिल्कुल
He will be preparing, the writing practices will be done.
Hmm.
I do agree that anyone who has a certain neck can do it
ऑन हिज ओन
on his own.
Hmm.
But doing the coaching will save time,
Hmm.
will provide you the better content.
Hmm.
But you'll have to choose a good teacher
राइट
who would be providing you everything for which you do not have to run here and there. There are enormous data, there are so many journals, there are so many
हाँ
articles
राइट राइट
which you yourself cannot do.
बिल्कुल सर
Here, the teacher in a coaching institute or coaching institutes,
हाँ
they basically provide you that leeway and they provide you that comfortability.
right sir then what is your modus operandi when it comes to teaching the subject of sociology
You know, the modus operandi of a teaching is evolving.
right
I remember that when it started in 98, 99,
Hmm.
when we were writing the PhD,
Hmm.
and that time what we used to teach, because the syllabus was something different.
Hmm.
And today in 2025 when I'm teaching,
Hmm.
I have seen that 3 or 4 times the syllabus has changed.
right
I always say that your first priority in my class would be to come with the syllabus and the question bank. You need to hear.
Hmm.
Let the class be two-way traffic.
Hmm.
Right?
Hmm.
Your discussion is more important one. Your
Hmm.
understanding is more
Hmm.
important one.
Hmm.
I have got my nirvana. Now you'll have to. We are in the path of civil. So I have got my nirvana long back ago when you are most of the students who are coming to me
right
were not born.
Huh.
So it's almost 54, 55 years of my age.
Huh.
So most of the new parents who are coming,
Hmm.
they were not born when I got my nirvana in civil.
right sir
The only thing I do that discussion should be there.
Hmm.
You have to write down few.
Hmm.
In average, they write down 2 or 3 pages.
Hmm.
When going back home, it will not be taking 10, 15 minutes
Hmm.
to recapitulate it.
right
Next morning, I dare say that when you come to the class,
Hmm.
you come and let me know that these are the areas, these are the lines which I have not understood.
Hmm.
Your problem should not be lingered. Your
Right.
problem should be solved then and there.
right
And whenever we have done any theme, any sub-theme, unit or sub-unit,
Hmm.
I'll ask them to turn through the question bank. I'll let them know that this was the question,
Hmm.
right? And abruptly, sometimes I'll pick up any student and I'll ask them to speak for 2 minutes. That if this
Okay.
question is there,
Huh.
right from the second day or third day, I'll do this one.
Hmm.
Sometimes certain students are introvert; they do not want to speak.
right
But that way, I always say that what you think you write.
right बिल्कुल
Right.
sir बिल्कुल बिल्कुल
Today, the nature of UPSC or civils is such
Hmm.
that you cannot mug up anything.
बिल्कुल
There
sir
is nothing
100%,
descriptive.
100%
Your conceptual understanding should be structured.
right
And that way the scientific approach has to be
Hmm.
there, and that this is done.
Right.
I usually do one thing, I don't know other teachers do or not.
Hmm. सर
Very,
जो आप करते हैं वो
very
फॉलो
second
करते
day
हैं
I ask
दूसरे
them to make a WhatsApp group,
अच्छा
all right,
Hmm.
and I ask them to include my name,
Hmm.
all right,
Hmm.
and anyone who is reading, if any they have any query, they know that I've said them from 8:30 to 9:30 every day.
Hmm.
I'll be available to you.
right
So if you have any queries, you can post the queries. You can give me a call.
Hmm.
If you are writing something, you can post that one.
Hmm.
If I am reading something and in the late night, and if I find that it should be there with you,
Hmm.
then I'll post it and I'll ask you to read it,
Right.
so that tomorrow we can discuss.
Right.
So this is continuously going on.
Hmm. Hmm.
If you look at my mobile,
Hmm.
you'll find about the right since 2016, 15, 14. Such kind of WhatsApp groups are still existing.
Huh.
So they will exist.
Hmm.
And if I feel, then I'll post it.
हाँ,
So that way, every day you are in discussion.
right right सर वैसे जैसे आपने बोला आई डोंट नो इफ अदर टीचर्स फॉलो Sir, you are like Manoj sir. You are faculty of faculties. So what you do today, others follow tomorrow, sir.
ठीक है.
You are humble, sir.
हाँ.
आप appreciate नहीं कर रहे इस चीज. ठीक है sir, कोई बात नहीं. A student with zero background of sociology, sir. What is your thought process with respect to his initiation in the subject?
I said that you will have, by going through the NCERT,
Yes,
you
sir.
need to understand your
Yeah,
interest.
ठीक है sir.
Once you come to the class,
Hmm.
I always say, I jokingly,
Hmm.
in a joking manner, I say, but this I mean it.
Hmm.
I have always said to the students that I will not be a cause of rejection,
Hmm.
and sociology will not be a cause of rejection.
Right.
This 4.5 months or 5 months which we are going through,
Hmm.
you will be on your toes.
Hmm.
All right. Sometimes I'll be a bit harsh to you
Right.
because you have not done your homework.
Right.
If you have not been regular.
Hmm.
All right. Class notes will be more than sufficient.
Okay.
Discussions will always be there.
Right.
Google Meets will always be done.
ठीक है.
All right. And I'll be following each and everyone how they are evolving.
Right.
It is not so that you have done the coaching and after some times I'll be looking at that how you have evolved
Right. Right.
through your writing.
Right.
So the random test would be there,
Hmm.
extempority of speaking would be there,
Hmm. Hmm.
and I always say class notes is more than sufficient. Sometimes you do not have to buy the books
Hmm. Hmm.
because the books are there with me. If I feel that this book has this unit which is more important to you, then I'll post it in your WhatsApp. You just go through it so the discussions will be done.
Hmm.
Certainly the UPSC, if the UPSC and its trend has evolved,
Hmm.
rather than doing the hard work, you need to do the smart work now.
बिल्कुल.
That is smarter has to be done.
Hmm.
And the part that what people should do, the students should pick up.
Hmm.
Anyone who has analytical mindset,
Hmm. Hmm.
all right,
Hmm.
who is ready to look the things in a critical manner,
Hmm.
all right, will always do good in sociology.
Right.
If you have that kind of neck, that kind of mentality, pick up sociology, and sociology will be the safest option to you.
ठीक है. And sir, मतलब notes की क्योंकि बात निकली है.
Hmm.
What is your take on IGNOU? Because sociology हुआ या दूसरे कुछ optional हुए, IGNOU को बहुत preference मिलता है. What is your take on it, sir?
IGNOU and NCERTs, these are the distance education kind of one.
Hmm.
There are 48, 52 kind of booklets.
Right.
Every booklet is not necessary.
बिल्कुल.
The background would be done from there.
ठीक.
All right.
Right.
But all the booklets are not to be read.
Right.
This is the one perspective. And in the last few years, the kind of questions which have started coming up. All right. There, I find that most of the students who had prepared themselves, not doing any coaching, now they are coming and they are saying, sir,
Right.
पिछले साल मुझे problem हुई थी
Attempt
because
खराब हो गया.
हाँ, मैं पहुंच ही नहीं पाया
हाँ,
क्वेश्चन तक.
हाँ, हाँ.
राइट. एंड आई फाइंड सम ऑफ द इंजीनियर्स सेइंग कि सर मुझे क्वेश्चन का हवा ही नहीं लगा. इसका मतलब था कि आपने जो बुक्स पढ़ी, आपने जो समझा, उसका कोई इवैल्यूएशन नहीं हुआ था.
Concept clarity
हाँ.
नहीं है.
और वो जब कोचिंग में आते हैं तो उनको लगता है कि भाई मैं तो, जैसे अभी जो बैच चल रहा है उसमें कुछ बच्चे हैं जो इम्प्रूवमेंट के लिए कि सर मार्क्स नहीं आ रहा है.
हाँ.
अब उनको मैंने पहले कहा कि सबसे पहले तो डीकंस्ट्रक्ट कर जाओ.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल.
तो मेरे पास आओ ये सोच के कि तुमको कुछ नहीं आता है, यू नो नथिंग. अदरवाइज यू विल ऑलवेज बी क्लैशिंग योर ओल्ड डाटा विद माइन.
Right.
Right now, within few days, they have started saying, sir, this way we have not been taught sociology. I said, sociology has been taught to me in a scientific manner. It has not been taught as a history. It is science to me. And the premise of sociology and its development is based on a scientific perspective. You needed to develop that attitude or aptitude to understand sociology.
Right. So, if we talk about scientific way of studying sociology, so base is thinkers, thinkers and theories. But सबसे ज़्यादा problem बच्चों को sociology में आता भी वहीं पे. And second thing is, even if a student understands thinkers, he is not able to connect them. Interconnection is missing. So, what is your take on that? How can that be
You
resolved?
know, I say that Unit 4 in a paper 1, Unit 4, there are 10 units. Unit 4 is sociological thinkers. 6 thinkers are there. Karl Marx, Emile Durkheim, Max Weber, Talcott Parsons, Robert King Martin, George Herbert Mead.
Okay.
You know, thinkers are not the monsters.
Okay.
Right.
ठीक है.
And you always need to remember this line that every thinker or every scholar is not a wild plant who will grow anywhere.
Right.
What we miss, we do not try to go to the socio-historical condition
Right.
which has produced the thinkers.
Right.
Right. Thinkers are like the human beings of us.
Vacuum
The
में
only,
तो नहीं बने.
we are the future of the thinkers.
Right.
You need to go to their past,
Right.
to their socio-historical conditions. Themes are there in the syllabus. Every theme has a certain concept that you need to be familiar with.
बिल्कुल sir.
And they may differ in terms of the methodological contour. This difference has to be known to you. But socio-historical conditions has to be
Hmm.
the social, political, economic, intellectual influence
Hmm.
on the thinkers, that has to be done.
Ah.
Most of the students they do not do.
Hmm.
So whatever they are reading in a very superfluous manner, fluid kind of manner. Solidification is not done.
Right.
Theory always provides solidification to your knowledge,
Hmm.
right? And thinkers are to be read on that very perspective,
Right. Bilkul.
right? This is the way to go through the thinkers.
Right. And sir, one more thing about thinkers. What happens is, as a student, sometimes you align with a particular thinker. ये हो सकता है कि आपको कोई thinker
अच्छा लगा.
अच्छा लगा, तो ये कैसे अवॉइड करें? क्योंकि सर इसमें क्या होता है ना कि आप बाकी चीजों पे शायद फोकस उतना ना करें. आपने बोला 6 थिंकर्स है, मुझे शायद एज अ स्टूडेंट आई लाइक कार्ल मार्क्स, ठीक है. अब बाकी चीजों पे मैं फोकस बनाए रखूं, इसलिए एज अ टीचर व्हाट इज योर रिस्पांसिबिलिटी सर?
When we are talking about the six thinkers, every thinker has its own zone of relevance. If you're looking at the development of sociology, if you're looking at the development of sociological, theoretical, methodological control, every thinker has its own zone of
बिल्कुल
relevance.
बिल्कुल
Alright?
सर, 100%.
You are not in a condition as the aspirant of civils
Hmm.
to 0-1 on
Ah,
one.
right.
Alright. You need to be neutral.
Hmm.
Alright. The best way to read the thinkers, I say that you must give the two readings.
Hmm.
First reading as if you are reading a novel.
Hmm.
It means six
ठीक है.
stories are there.
ठीक है.
There are six protagonists, right
हाँ.
from Karl Marx to G.H. Mead.
हाँ.
Read it.
Hmm.
All right. Even if you miss some lines, some pages,
कोई बात नहीं.
कोई बात नहीं है. Second time you keep the syllabus,
Hmm.
and you find out about a certain syllabus which are written, which I call theme.
Hmm.
So some themes are written. हर thinker के आगे कुछ लिखा होगा.
Hmm.
जैसे मार्क्स के आगे लिखा होगा alienation, modes of production, class struggle,
Hmm.
historical materialism, वैसा लिखा होगा. अब आप फिर स्टोरी को पढ़िए.
Hmm.
अब पिक कर लीजिए historical materialism.
Right.
वो अगर उसका methodology है तो उसको फिर से पढ़िए.
Hmm. Hmm.
Note down few things.
Hmm.
Make a small synopsis.
Hmm.
All right. Look at the previous year questions.
Hmm.
All right. You will start feeling that your second time when you have read, you are getting certain comfortability.
Right. Right.
All right. That confidence is important.
Right.
All right. What do you do that we are only marking up?
Hmm.
I remember one of the teacher who was teaching thinkers to us.
Hmm.
He made one statement which I always give to the student that every thinker is like a structure.
Hmm.
A structure is element of parts.
बराबर.
You cannot keep the parts away from
Hmm.
the whole.
Hmm.
You need to read them in a sequence.
Right.
If any line is missing, they will
This.
you will feel like that there is monsters. All right.
Destabilize हो जाएगा.
And you need to be neutral that if there is certain limitations,
Hmm.
yes,
There are limitations. ठीक है.
all right. For the sake of criticism, do not criticize
Right.
because the time scale has changed.
Right.
All right. The society has changed.
Hmm.
Where I am standing in 21st century, they were not there.
Right. Right.
So this has to be kept in mind by evaluating them. All right. And in this way, the better manner of understanding would be developed by you.
ठीक है. Other than this, what are the mistakes that you see students committing in sociology, sir?
You know, first mistake they do that they take everything prima facie that is written, this is fine.
Hmm.
All right. They are not able to interlink.
हाँ.
All right.
हाँ.
Usually I find few students, if you have talked 2 hours first day,
Hmm.
they will pick up 4 answers.
Hmm.
They will post it to कि सर मैंने लिखा है इसको
हाँ.
चेक कर दीजिए. मैं बोलता हूँ कि थोड़ा सा यूनिट खत्म हो लेने दो.
हाँ. हाँ.
अभी तुम्हारे आंसर में तुमने जो लिखा है
हाँ.
वो बहुत सुपरफ्लुअस है.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल.
क्योंकि जब तक तुमको पूरी जानकारी नहीं
Right.
होगी,
बिल्कुल.
you will not be able to write.
नहीं.
एक तो ये डोमेन हटा दीजिए.
Hmm.
I don't know whether I should take it or not, whether I should say it or not. आज का डेट में अगर वो इंफॉर्मेशन अवेलेबल हुआ है,
हाँ.
तो दिस सोशल मीडिया हैज बिकम अ जानूस फेस्ट.
I understand. Sir.
जानूस इज अ ग्रीक गॉड ऑफ कंट्राडिक्शन. इतना ज्यादा डेटा हो गया है.
Hmm.
So whether the data which you are picking up, how far the data are helpful to you, authentic है या नहीं,
Hmm.
alright,
Hmm.
वो प्योर है या नहीं,
Hmm.
ये आपको पता नहीं.
Hmm.
तो आपके पास केवल इंफॉर्मेशन है.
Hmm.
केवल इंफॉर्मेशन से आप मीन्स नहीं पास कर सकते. योर आंसर
Hmm.
शुड नॉट बी इंफॉर्मेटिव, योर आंसर शुड बी एनालिटिकल.
Right.
है बहुत बार मैं देखता हूँ 1.1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8.
हाँ.
You are only providing a piece of information to the
Right.
examiner.
Right. Right.
Where is your analysis?
Good.
That analytical brain set is gone.
Hmm.
And that way, those who have not gone this way, those who have done differently,
Hmm.
they will always be getting.
Right. Right. ठीक है. Sir, another aspect of sociology, मतलब which has been coming up is applied sociology. So first and foremost, I want you to explain to the students what is applied sociology and उसको टैकल कैसे करें, because as we go on हम लोग देख रहे हैं कि उसका स्कोप इन द ऑप्शनल ऑफ सोशियोलॉजी हैज इंक्रीज्ड एंड इट विल इंक्रीज. सर अगर आप उस पे कुछ बोल रहे
Applied sociology is basically application of sociological knowledge
Hmm.
in whatever you are doing.
Hmm.
You know, I said once again, I'm saying, students and everyone whosoever are there,
Hmm.
they need to basically differentiate between the context and the
Hmm.
content.
Hmm.
Right? When you say applied,
Hmm.
so the theoretical models,
Hmm.
the methodological contours,
Hmm.
or the concepts,
Hmm.
what you have developed in a paper 1 or paper 2,
Hmm.
they are to be used
Hmm.
in solving the problem application of that one.
Hmm.
How far you would be able to use that one? This is the applied sociology.
Yes,
All right.
yes, yes.
So unless and until you are comfortable with these
Hmm.
theories,
Hmm.
these methodologies, these concepts, you would
Hmm.
never be able to apply them.
Hmm.
All right. But when you apply them,
Hmm.
you also need to understand in which context I'm applying,
बिल्कुल.
where I'm applying that one.
Hmm.
Right.
Right.
Many times the questions comes and where the student is writing, he does not approach it through the certain sociological perspective.
Hmm. ठीक है.
Every subject has a perspective.
बिल्कुल sir.
That perspective should also be brought into answers. All right. And that way the applied dimension is there.
ठीक है.
Right. Usually, even in India, I'm saying about
Hmm.
there are good journals
Hmm.
who compile all the works of the last 10 years, what has been done in the different aspects of society.
Right.
All right. They will provide you the certain newer kind of data.
Right. Right.
All right.
Right.
And this is the job of the teacher now,
Obviously.
to provide you such kind of,
Right, right,
of
right.
examples.
Right.
And
तो
to
स्टूडेंट्स
make
का
the
काम
things
वो
more easy.
नहीं है कि जर्नल्स ढूंढते फिरे. दैट इज द वर्क ऑफ
होगा भी
टीचर.
नहीं, उसको नहीं मिलेगा, शायद जनरल को नहीं मिलेगा,
हम्म.
उसके लिए शायद मेंबरशिप चाहिए, आप शायद ना मिल पाए.
बिल्कुल सर.
और जब आप when you have taken admission and you have chosen a teacher,
हम्म.
it is the trust of the student,
बिल्कुल सर.
है ना. I always say कि मार्क्स जो है ना, मार्क्स दो लोग escalate करते हैं.
हम्म.
First escalation of marks is done by a teacher. That
Hmm.
when you, Viraj, has chosen me as a
Right.
teacher in sociology,
Hmm.
and I have not done my job.
Hmm.
So I have basically broken your trust.
Right.
And if I have done everything,
Hmm.
and then you have not done your job, then you will not be fetching marks. Right.
Right.
This is a two-way traffic. there.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल सर.
Right. Teaching would basically be simplifying the things,
Hmm.
providing everything in a one
Hmm.
plate,
Right.
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 and also making you how to eat.
Right.
ऐसा नहीं कि मैं एकदम गड़बड़ कर दूं.
हाँ, हाँ,
मैं आपको ये भी दे रहा हूँ कि भाई ये खाने का है,
हाँ.
इसको कैसे खाना ये भी मैं आपको
आप बता
बताऊंगा.
रहे हैं.
Right.
Right.
You need to go on that very perspective.
हम्म. हम्म.
Right.
ठीक
You need to eat only what you can digest.
राइट.
अभी आज के डेट में इतना डेटा हो गया कि डाइजेस्टिव नहीं हो रहा
सही बात है
है,
सर.
तो हम इधर का डाटा उधर, उधर का डाटा उधर,
हम्म.
है. और एक कॉमन मिस्टेक आजकल के स्टूडेंट को मैं देखता हूँ, उनको लगता है कि मैं बहुत स्मार्ट हूँ. वो लोग क्या करते हैं, कभी भूल गए, मान लीजिए कि
हाँ.
स्कॉलर एक्स हैज क्रिटिसाइज्ड,
हाँ.
स्कॉलर एक्स का नाम भूल गया,
हाँ.
तो सीधा सेंटेंस लिख दो.
हाँ.
नहीं, वो स्कॉलर वाई का नाम लिख देगा. अब इसका मतलब है कि जैसे ही मैंने वाई का नाम देखा,
हम्म.
मुझे जो टीचर कुछ और याद आ रहा है.
राइट.
वो जो इन्विजिलेटर यूपीएससी में बैठा हुआ, वो तो
पकड़ लेगा.
सोशियोलॉजी का ही है ना,
राइट.
वो इरिटेट करेगा उसको.
हम्म.
योर आंसर शुड बी फ्लॉलेस,
राइट.
एलिटिकल.
राइट.
ऑलराइट. आप उसको बेवकूफ मत समझिए.
हम्म.
आप अपना होमवर्क करके जाइए अच्छा से.
हम्म.
अगर आपको लगता है कभी थिंकर्स में कोई कंफ्यूजन हो गया, तो आप सीधा एसेंस लिखिए. थोड़ी
सही बात
थिंकर
है.
को गलत
बिल्कुल
कोट मत
बिल्कुल
कीजिए.
बिल्कुल सर.
ये गलत कोट करने वाला डायमेंशन से आप हटने की कोशिश
राइट.
कीजिए.
राइट. उसमें तो मिस्टेक दिख ही जाए.
हाँ, दिखेगा.
हाँ.
और वो ज्यादा इर्क करेगा.
राइट. राइट. ओके सर, व्हाट अबाउट द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन, बैलेंस बिटवीन ऑप्शनल एंड जनरल स्टडीज.
जनरल स्टडी में मैंने बोला कि जनरल ऑप्शनल का, हर ऑप्शनल का अपना एक पर्सपेक्टिव होगा.
राइट.
हर ऑप्शनल के अपने थियोरेटिकल मेथोडोलॉजिकल डिमांड्स होंगे.
राइट.
जनरल स्टडीज जो है वो
हाँ.
जनरलिस्टिक डायमेंशन का है. उसमें ये थियरी, सोशियोलॉजिकल थिंकर्स, एम्पिरिकल एग्जांपल्स, इसको कोट करने की जरूरत नहीं है. लेकिन जो कोर एसेंस है वो वहां भी इस्तेमाल होगा, यहाँ भी इस्तेमाल होगा. वहां हम उसको डिफरेंट ढंग से प्रेजेंट कर रहे हैं, या जनरलिस्टिक डायमेंशन से प्रेजेंट कर रहे हैं.
राइट.
और नॉलेज काम तो आपको आएगा.
हाँ.
लेकिन मैं कहता हूँ कि आप भाई थियरी वहां मत लाइए.
हाँ.
आप जीएस में थियरी इस्तेमाल मत कीजिए,
हाँ.
थिंकर्स को यूज मत कीजिए, जर्नलिस्टिक राइटिंग लिखिए. और यही चीज आपको एसे में भी करना है. हर साल आपको एक एसे आएगा इंडियन
बिल्कुल.
सोसाइटी से,
बिल्कुल.
सोशल डायमेंशन से.
हम्म.
अब वहां पे आप सोशोलॉजिस्ट को कोट कर रहे हैं, तो भाई ऐसे तो उसे तो आप यू आर बेसिकली
राइट.
मेकिंग द लाइफ ऑफ द इन्विजिलेटर मोर डिफिकल्ट. मत करो ऐसा.
सर ऑल्सो मतलब ऑन दिस क्वेश्चन इटसेल्फ ना, what will you advise to the students with respect to division of time between optional and general studies, sir? Division of
Optional तो
time,
मैं
division
बोलता
of
हूँ कि आप
efforts.
पहले कर लीजिए.
Okay, okay.
और look, I always say to this, sometimes the students say कि सर 6 घंटा क्लास चल रही है, जीएस की भी क्लास चल रही है, ऑप्शन. भाई तुम यही करने के लिए आए हो.
सही बात है.
from the different parts of the
Right.
India where you have come to
Right.
Delhi
Right.
and doing your coaching.
Hmm.
You have come here for 1 year to do
Hmm.
this work.
Hmm.
You do not cry, right? 6 घंटा बहुत ज्यादा नहीं है. हम लोग भी पढ़ते थे. हम लोग
हाँ.
आज 6 घंटा हम तुम लोग से ज्यादा पढ़ते हैं. 6
Right.
घंटा पढ़ाने के बाद पढ़ते हैं. तो ये रोना बंद कर दो. और दूसरा, नोट्स मेकिंग शुरू करो. सिनॉप्सिस.
Right.
सिनॉप्सिस.
Right.
आजकल सब जगह कहता है कि इफ यू डू नॉट हैव द राइटिंग हैबिट यू विल नॉट क्वालिफाई. मैं कहता हूँ पहले नॉलेज ले लो, कंटेंट
बिल्कुल
ले लो.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल.
व्हाट इज टू बी रिटन ये पहले जान लो.
Right.
राइट. पॉइंट वाइज सिनॉप्सिस बनाना शुरू करो. राइट. थिन लाइन ऑफ डिफरेंस होगा, उसको समझो. इंटरडिसिप्लिनरी अप्रोच हो चुकी है, कंसेप्चुअल हो चुका है, उसको समझने की कोशिश कीजिए. प्राइमा फेसी आजकल फर्स्ट पेपर में आप देखिए, जीएस फर्स्ट पेपर में तो इंडियन सोसाइटी में कम से कम 8 से कभी कभी 10 क्वेश्चन, 50% वेटेज जो इंडियन सोसाइटी का आ जा रहा है. और आपका क्वेश्चन आपको देख के लगता है कि मैं कर लूंगा, लेकिन 10 वर्ड लिखने के बाद आपको लगता है कि नहीं मुझसे नहीं होगा. तो इसका मतलब था कि उसका डोमेन एकदम कंसेप्चुअल हो गया. उसके डायमेंशंस आपको नहीं पता है, शायद इसलिए आपसे वो गलतियां हो रही हैं.
सर वन मोर थिंग, क्योंकि इंटरडिसिप्लिनरी अप्रोच की बात अभी निकली है, सोशियोलॉजी डिमांड्स दैट. ठीक है, तो एज अ टीचर व्हाट इज योर अप्रोच कि स्टूडेंट्स को उस तरफ कैसे लेके जाए, नेविगेट कैसे करें क्लासरूम में?
पढ़ा के, डिस्कशन करके,
राइट.
उनको मटेरियल देके. मैं बहुत बार क्या करता हूँ, मुझे लगता है कि ये इसका डिस्कशन होना चाहिए, तो मैं वो दिन छुट्टी कर दूंगा.
हाँ.
मैं रात को आज आपको पोस्ट कर दिया.
हाँ.
आपको आपसे बात हो गई, मैंने कहा कि ये 8 पेज आपको मैं दे रहा हूँ, और ये 8 पेज कल आप पढ़ के सबसे पहले मैं सबसे बात करूंगा. विल डिस्कस ऑन दिस 8 पेज, देन विल मूव.
ठीक है.
है.
ठीक है.
1-2 बार शायद मुझे धोखा तो दे सकते हो कि नहीं पढ़ा और झूठ बोल दिया, लेकिन दूसरे बार में तुम पकड़े जाओगे. सो दैट हैबिट वुड बी इनकलकेटेड इन द क्लास. क्योंकि मैं हमेशा कहता हूँ कि जो 5-5.5 महीना का कोर्स हो रहा है, द अमाउंट ऑफ टाइम व्हाट आई कुड गिव टुडे व्हेन यू आर डूइंग द करंट बैच, I may not be able to give that much time later on because I'll be busy with some other batches, some other students.
सही बात.
तो ये 5-5.5 महीना इतना लगे रहो कि फिर आपको कुछ सोचने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी.
टीचर को यूज करो.
हाँ. और आपके साथ मेरा जो संबंध है तब तक रहेगा जब तक आप व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप छोड़ के नहीं गए.
बिल्कुल.
मैं वो आपका व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप रखा रहूंगा.
हाँ.
तो आज भी मेरे पास बहुत पुराने 20-20 साल सेक्रेटरी हुए स्टूडेंट्स आते हैं.
राइट.
तो बोलते हैं कि सर अभी ग्रुप है कि नहीं. बोले देख लो भाई, तुम लोग सोशियोलॉजी का ग्रुप देखो, तुम में से कोई अगर उसमें है तो
कैसा
देख लो.
लगता है सर जब आप देखते हैं आपका कोई
अच्छा लगता
स्टूडेंट
है.
सेक्रेटरी हो गया?
दिस इज द थिंग व्हिच मोटिवेट्स. अब इस लेवल पे 24-25 साल पढ़ाने के बाद अब यही मोटिवेशन है.
राइट.
और सबसे बड़ा मोटिवेशन होता है कि जब कोई ऐसा स्टूडेंट जो पास नहीं किया है सोशियोलॉजी, वो मेरा स्टूडेंट था, उसके किसी भाई को या किसी दोस्त को या किसी को लाना होता है, वो मेरे पास लेके आता है कि सर से पढ़ना है, और ये भी बोलता है कि हम नहीं पास कर पाए लेकिन तुम सर के साथ रहो. मुझे लगता है कि इससे ज्यादा बढ़िया ट्रिब्यूट, रिस्पेक्ट टीचर को नहीं दे सकता, और यही शायद हम लोग को सस्टेन करवा रहा है इस फील्ड में. जब तक ऐसा रहेगा तब तक हम लोग चलते रहे.
सर लास्ट क्वेश्चन, 300 प्लस इन सोशियोलॉजी, माइंडसेट क्या चाहिए?
माइंडसेट कुछ भी नहीं चाहिए. सिंपल नॉर्मल ह्यूमन बीइंग है ना. ये 24 घंटा, 12 घंटा, 16 घंटा, भाई आप 4 घंटा पढ़ सकते हैं, 3 घंटा पढ़ सकते हैं, 3 घंटा पढ़िए. स्लोली एंड ग्रेजुअली स्पीड बढ़ जाएगा. लेकिन जो पढ़िए वो उतना सॉलिड पढ़िए, उतना बेहतर ढंग से पढ़िए कि जब आप लिख रहे हो तब उसमें सारे डायमेंशंस आ जाए. 300 प्लस लाना आसान है, प्रोवाइडेड कि आपको कंटेक्स्ट भी पता है, कंटेंट भी पता है, उस समय आप क्या किए हुए हैं. तो मैं हमेशा कहता हूं कि यूपीएससी इज ऑल अबाउट 3 थिंग्स. फर्स्ट, कलेक्शन ऑफ फैक्ट्स. जितना तुम कर सकते हो कर लो.
बिल्कुल.
सेकेंड स्टेप इज रिफाइनमेंट ऑफ फैक्ट्स.
बिल्कुल.
रिफाइन करते हैं तो बहुत से फैक्ट्स आपको लगता है कि बेकार है, इसको हटा देना चाहिए. और रिफाइनमेंट ऑफ फैक्ट्स में यू ऑल्सो अंडरस्टैंड हाउ टू प्रोवाइड लोकेशन टू द फैक्ट्स, टू द डिफरेंट यूनिट्स इन द डिफरेंट कंटेक्स्ट.
ठीक है.
लेकिन अल्टीमेटली आप जो आपका जो सिलेक्शन होता है वो प्रेजेंटेशन ऑफ फैक्ट्स है. आप उस पर्टिकुलर डे मेंस में क्या किए हैं, दैट इज मोर इम्पोर्टेंट. तो आप उस मेंटालिटी से जाइए, कॉन्फिडेंट हो गए, उतना कॉन्फिडेंटली घुसिए कि अगर क्वेश्चन किसी को नहीं आता होगा है, अगर मुझे नहीं आता है तो किसी को भी नहीं आता होगा.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल
है. क्वेश्चन का ट्विस्ट आपको नहीं कर सकता, क्योंकि बहुत बार बच्चे बोलते हैं सर आउट ऑफ द कोर्स आ गए. आउट ऑफ द, आई डोंट बिलीव इन दैट वर्ड.
बिल्कुल.
आपने चीजों को समझने की कोशिश नहीं की है, या तो टीचर ने आपको वहां तक नहीं पहुंचाया है, और टीचर ने पहुंचाया तो आपने बदमाशी की. फिर बोल रहा हूँ वो क्लास नोट्स विल बी मोर देन सफिशिएंट टू यू, जो मटेरियल मैं आपको आपके व्हाट्सएप पे भी दे दूंगा, दैट विल बी मोर देन एनफ। आपको उतना पढ़ना है और पढ़ना है, बस आप पढ़ने आए पढ़िए,
राइट
राइट, एंड बी रेडी टू बी इवैल्यूएटेड एनी टाइम।
सर। इज इट सो, मतलब पता नहीं ये सच है कि नहीं, मैं आपसे आज जानूंगा कि लोग बोलते हैं सोशियोलॉजी इज द सब्जेक्ट ऑफ गुड इंग्लिश स्पीकर्स, इज इट करेक्ट?
नहीं,
ओके,
लैंग्वेज इज ओनली द मीडियम ऑफ एक्सप्रेशन।
ठीक
है।
है, ठीक है।
मैं हिंदी मीडियम से होकर इंग्लिश मीडियम में आया,
हाँ हाँ
है ना,
हाँ।
तो पहले तो कभी सोच नहीं सकता था कि भाई अंग्रेजी मीडियम में कुछ करेंगे,
हाँ।
तो मेरी ग्रेजुएशन हिंदी मीडियम से हुई,
हम्म,
इंग्लिश मीडियम में आया। आप स्मॉलर सेंटेंस लिखिए, लेकिन आप जो लिख रहे हैं उसे आप क्या कन्वे करना चाहते हो वो क्लियर हो जाए,
राइट,
एम्बिग्विटी आपकी राइटिंग में ना हो।
ओके,
So language is only a medium of expression.
राइट।
Good language will certainly be giving you
हाँ,
some advantage,
राइट,
but not the selection.
राइट। सर वन मोर थिंग, कि जो बच्चे 26 में एग्जाम लिख रहे हैं एंड दे हैव ऑलरेडी डन देयर फाउंडेशन, उनको आप क्या एडवाइस करेंगे कि अगले 1.5 साल तक वो क्या करें?
एक तो आंसर लिखिए, टेस्ट सीरीज ज्वाइन कीजिए,
हाँ,
कभी मौका मिले तो क्रैश कोर्स कर लीजिए,
ओके, ठीक है,
ट्राई टू फाइंड आउट द एरियाज वेयर यू आर नॉट कंफर्टेबल,
ओके,
क्योंकि बहुत बार वी डू नॉट ट्राई टू नो, एंड इवन इफ यू नो वी डोंट एक्सेप्ट that these are the areas where my mistakes are there.
राइट, राइट,
The best evaluator of oneself is you. अगर आप में कुछ गलती है तो उसका सबसे अच्छा इवेल्यूएटर आप ही हो सकते हैं।
राइट, राइट,
Try to find out this one. Find a good teacher. Talk to them. All right. And even if you are not the student of any teacher, a good teacher would not hesitate to help you out.
राइट, राइट,
और आप उसके टाइम पे जाइए, उससे पूछिए सर यहाँ प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है, चीजें कर लीजिए, सॉलिडिफाई कीजिए, फिर से पढ़िए, और जब भी पढ़िए एकदम सेम इंटरेस्ट से पढ़िए।
बिल्कुल,
ऐसा नहीं कि अरे मैं तो पढ़ा था, मुझे आता है, वो एटीट्यूड आप हटाइए,
हटाइए,
लिखने की कोशिश करते रहिए।
ठीक है सर। थैंक यू सो मच सर फॉर योर
Thank
टाइम,
you, thank you,
बहुत
विराज,
टाइम आपने
thank you.
दिया सर। लेकिन एक प्रॉमिस मैं आपसे लूंगा
हाँ।
कि हमें पॉडकास्ट, मैं चाहता हूं कि मैं आपके साथ पॉडकास्ट करूं ऑन नोट्स मेकिंग इन सोशियोलॉजी एंड आंसर राइटिंग इन
ठीक है,
सोशियोलॉजी।
करेंगे।
ओके
करेंगे,
सर, सर ने यहाँ पे प्रॉमिस किया है एंड इट इज योर रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी टू नाउ एक्सप्लॉइट सर।
Thank you.
ओके, थैंक यू सो
Thank
मच
you.
एंड ऑल
Thank
द
you,
बेस्ट
Viraj.
गाइस।